What's up creators? I'm Ritam and welcome back to part 2 of our Backroom series. In this video, we are going to take the hallway we built in the last one and expand it into the big pillar room. Just a quick heads up though, this is a direct continuation. You need to have the base walls, materials and lighting already set up. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, click the link in the description. Also there should be a clickable card. If your file is ready to go, let's jump right in. Okay, so let's first extend our ceiling by adding in an array modifier. I'll just increase its count to maybe around 7 or 8. Select the floor, go to edit mode. Press 2 to select the edge and extend it. There's an existing mirror modifier, so first let's apply it using Ctrl A. Now in edit mode, hit L to select the linked faces, press P to separate it by selection. You can easily select the wall now and move it. Don't forget there's an empty wall in the back. So let's select the edge and translate it along the x-axis. It's time to add some lights. We already covered this in the previous part. So let's select some faces like this. Leave 1 or 2 gaps in between. Go to shader editor. And now select the light slot and assign it. If you don't know what's going on, please go back and watch part 1 and then come back. As you can clearly see, there are some keyframes on our lights. So select everything with A and then X to delete the keyframes. I also want to delete the camera movement. So let's select the camera and go to our Shakify add-on and let's click on minus to delete that. Let's clear the keyframes also. Time to add some pillars. So let's take in a cube and scale it along the z-axis. Go to top view now and place it somewhere so that it doesn't intersect with the lights. Let's add in an array modifier and let's change the count to maybe around 6 or 7. Play with the offset values. In this case it's the x-axis. Now again bring in another array modifier and I will do the same thing, but in this case I will just offset it along the Y. Play with the offset and count values till it feels okay. Now let's copy the material from the wall. Select the pillar, then shift select the wall, hit Ctrl L and link materials. Let's also move the camera along the x-axis. Maybe even rotate it a bit. Let's zoom in using double Z. You can tweak the camera according to your preference. Let's now animate the camera. Select the camera, go to the camera properties. And in the camera Shakify add-on, let's choose that to walk to the store. Change the influence to maybe around 0.2. Go to the first frame and let's add a location and rotation keyframe. Move the seek to around 200 frames. Zoom in using double Z and let's add another keyframe. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when part 3 comes out. In part 3 we'll be playing with some rigid bodies. So until then, stay safe and I'll catch you in the next one.